Sport, and this is Kitchen Table Productions, a show dedicated to living the good life with low-carb eating. The holidays are upon us again, and unfortunately, many of our traditional favorites have to be sacrificed. But there is one sweet treat that we can still have if we make it ourselves, and that's eggnog. I always make my first batch of this right before putting up the Christmas tree. This one is an old family recipe. I grew up on this eggnog. And unlike the ones you'll find at the grocery store, this one is light and refreshing without all the sugar. So grab the eggs, ready the cream, it's time to nog. Now the first thing I need is 6 egg yolks. Oh, beautiful. So I'm separating these using the 3-bowl method. That means I'll first crack the eggs over my separating bowl, then move the yolks to the second bowl and my whites to the third. Starting off with everything absolutely clean, includes my hands. Whenever you work with raw eggs, there is the danger of salmonella contamination. But that's not why I want everything clean. Because even though I'm not using these whites for this recipe, they're still useful to me. And I think I'll turn these into a souffle. But they won't whip up into foam if there's even a trace of fat. And that includes the egg yolks. Oop, I got a little bit of yolk there in my hands. I'll have to wash them. But fortunately, not a bit in the whites. If I had contaminated my egg white, of course, I could still have used it for something like scrambled eggs. So it wouldn't go to waste. Don't use plastic bowls either. If you plan to foam your egg whites for a different recipe, don't use plastic. Just because fat's bond to plastic, so no matter how much shell in here. No matter how much you clean it, you'll never get all the fat out. Last one. There we are. Now I'll put my whites into storage and then turn my sight on to pasteurizing these yolks. Okay, here are my egg yolks. I put them in a pot and I'm going to first mix them up. Get them all mixed there, just to break them up a bit. I don't have to worry about it too much. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of light cream. Now 160 degrees is the instant kill temperature for salmonella, but that might scramble my eggs. You can also pasteurize eggs by holding the eggs at 140 for 3.5 minutes, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my temperature here on low. And I'm just going to stir this constantly till this mixture comes up to 140. And I'm going to know this with my probe thermometer. And then I will start my timer for 3.5 minutes. I also have the thermometer set to 160 as an alarm. Should it hit 160 before my 3.5 minutes are up, I know I can go ahead and pull it. But that's not really what I'm aiming for. Okay, my mixture has reached 140 degrees. I will now try to hold it at this temperature for the next 3.5 minutes. I'm going to cut my heat all the way down as low as it will go. I just want it to hold it there. If it gets too hot, I can pull it up off the heat a little bit. This is almost done. I have a bowl of water standing by, ice water, and inside of that bowl is my mixing bowl. And over the top of that I have a fine mesh strainer that I will strain this into to get rid of any little bits of egg which may be in there, certainly any of the whites that may have attached themselves to the yolks. The ice water will also help stop the cooking. And there we go, 3.5 minutes. My eggs are safe. I'll just pour these through there. Now you can avoid having to go through this pasteurization process by looking for eggs in your store that have already been pasteurized in the shell. I've only ever found them once at my local store, but you might have better luck. If you do find them, this is this point at which you would pick up. You would beat your 6 egg yolks, then add, whoops, where'd it go? Ah, here it is, half a cup of granulated Splenda. It's also equal to about 12 packs. Put in your electric beater, make sure it's plugged in. Now I will add 2 more cups of light cream. One cup of heavy cream or whipping cream. And finally, a few grates of fresh nutmeg. And just mix it well. And it's done! One of the simplest recipes I know. This makes about 8 half-cup servings at about 6 carbs each. You can spike it, of course, as you wish. Make sure you count the carbs. Brandy, whiskey, and rum are traditional, but I just like it straight up. Happy holidays! I'm Jessica Brevort, and this has been Kitchen Table Productions.